responding to something far
Yours don't work.
than a road traffic accident.
Well, as Will Heaven was suggesting there, an incident clearly far more serious than a road traffic accident taking place in and around the area leading up to London Bridge. Just a little bit earlier on, and we're putting the pieces of this this puzzle together as you are. We spoke to Nick Archer. He'd been in a bar a distance away from London Bridge itself. He came out of that bar into being a Saturday night, saw someone lying on the ground, thought perhaps just someone who'd enjoyed themselves too much. It appeared that that wasn't the case. Now, he suggested that where he was some distance, maybe a 10-minute walk away from London Bridge. So that may well have been the route. That the vehicle that we're told is a van. Another witness speaking to us earlier suggesting that it was crushed as a result of its final impact. That may well have been the first stage in this horrific incident that is unfolding in front of us at the moment. We have now had two separate reports from witnesses of gunfire. Nothing, I should reiterate, from the police themselves, but one, Tony Murphy, whose flat is next to Southwark Bridge, adjacent to London Bridge, suggested that there had been gunfire ahead of the police arriving there in numbers. He said that they got there in substantial numbers some 10 minutes after that burst, that tremendous gunfire as he described it. One other witness that our cameraman providing these live pictures spoke to us a little bit earlier about suggested that there was gunfire in and around the area of Borough Market. Certainly we do know that the Metropolitan Police in London are treating this as a major incident, that they are responding to the incident close to where these pictures were taken in on London Bridge itself. And
very quickly, something that, I think when it comes to like a knife stabbing and things like that, and it's in a public place, if someone had a gun on them, they could have shot the bastard.
That incident at Borough Market, again, just a short...
And not to kill them, because that's what they want. They want to die.
There have been numerous reports now of a van injuring people by driving into them or on the bridge. However, as is always the case at times like this, as you can see in that map there, that signifies just how close Borough Market is, and indeed London Bridge Tube Station, equidistant but to the
sorry about the shaking, peeps. Got an itchy leg.
It's pretty clear that there is at least one significant incident that took place in London Bridge. There may have also been another incident a short distance away from Borough Market. The latest that we're hearing from the press...
Now time to keep still.
Agency, the PA, they've been telling us that members of the public were told to run away as fast as they could from the area. There is some video that has been circulating on social media, as yet unconfirmed, and we certainly won't bring it to you so we can be a little bit more certain as to its origin, but which shows police officers entering a bar close to London Bridge. We are told purports to show police entering a bar close to London Bridge and telling people to get out. We also are supposing that a hotel in the area has been evacuated. The only evidence that we have for that, and certainly we have not heard from the police, we haven't heard from the hotel itself, whichever one it may be, was people in numbers, in their pyjamas, in their nightshirts, moving away from the area of London Bridge and away from that police cordon, which, as you can see, is firmly now in place. Armed police are in the area in numbers. British Transport Police suggesting that there are reports of multiple casualties. Nick Brandon from the British Transport Police control room said that he received reports of an incident possibly involving a knife and also a vehicle. So much of this needs to be confirmed by official sources. We do know that the Prime Minister is being kept informed.
I know we're in Romford, but a couple of people in Harold Hill heard so many sirens rushing. Maybe they were all heading off to London.
So soon after the incident on Westminster Bridge, and then, of course, in Parliament Square, which led to so many people asking about security in and around Parliament. This, not an area that would have enjoyed the same level of security, not an area that would have had the same number of armed police ready to respond to any particular incident. However, the witnesses that we've been speaking to suggesting that police did get there and did get there quickly as soon as it became clear that something has happened. The Metropolitan Police have tweeted this. At 8 minutes past 10, officers responded to reports of a vehicle in collision with pedestrians on London Bridge. Officers have then responded to reports of stabbings in Borough Market. Armed officers responded and shots have been fired. Officers are now responding to an incident in the Vauxhall area. Now that again is south of the Thames in London, but to the west. Essentially, all of these areas that were identified by the Metropolitan Police as being involved, very, very close to each other. A little bit earlier, and I'm wondering if our director can find this again, we spoke to a young man who'd been in the area of Borough Market. He spoke to our cameraman, Pete, and he described seeing police officers responding. We now have from the Metropolitan Police themselves confirmation that shots were fired. This may well be the incident that they're describing.
Brindisi restaurant, yeah? On the Borough High Street, on corner Borough High Street, Suffolk Street, yeah? 2 armed marked police behind the X5, black X5. Well, get back. 3 shots lit off. 3 shots. No, there's a crushed van outside Brindisi. So it looks like that's obviously where vans hit or something.
Let me just read you those tweets that I was just responding to from the Metropolitan Police. The information available at this stage, they say, from 22:08 hours, officers responded to reports of a vehicle in collision with pedestrians.
They're arresting someone.
Bridge. Officers have then responded to reports of stabbings in Borough Market very close to London Bridge. They continue. Armed police officers responded. Shots have been fired. Officers are now responding to an incident in the Vauxhall area. No more information from the police as to what is happening in Vauxhall. There were reports that
third incident. Oh, you're having a laugh.
That vehicle and pedestrians on London Bridge, which
Oh,
we know has left
this is. I told you.
Injuries. It may well be that the stabbing incident that a number of people were reporting.
Just quickly, I mean, I've had to split this video into quite a few videos, but I've said that that's what I think they're going to do. They're going to create, a small number of, like, what we would say are small, things. And then they're going to go to somewhere so busy. And because the armed police are going to be everywhere else, it's just, I'm not one, that was all like, deport them, just send them all away. But I can understand why some people, are just saying that, because it's scary, man. It's fucking right scary. This is awful.
It was not on.
My mum, on the 7/7 bombings, 7th of July, the bombings, my mum was supposed to be on one of the trains that blew up, but we was on holiday in Clacton, so, so lucky. I was quite young and didn't really understand too much, but, right, I'll stop wittering now, sorry. Can I have my phone charger, please?
Let me just remind you that the Prime Minister, we were being told by a number 10 spokesman that the Prime Minister is in contact with officials, is regularly being updated on what's happening in London. We may well see the Prime Minister returning to the United Kingdom. These are live pictures. Let's just listen in.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not even there and it's scaring the shit out of me.
Those live pictures being provided to us by Cameron and Pete. And Pete, I hope that you can hear me, and I know the sound quality will not be great, but I just wondered if you can just tell us at what exactly happened there. It looks like, is that someone in custody?
Neil, if you can hear me, I can't charge you. So police have just apprehended some guy who they just taken off in a vehicle. They're taking down the corner, actually.